Welcome to the Markester channel, and today we will talk about AI, and rather how can AI help you if you're a consultant or a coach who's looking to reach more clients and overall optimize your work and make it more efficient as well as more creative and more original. And you might think, oh, it's again one of those ChatGPT things. However, here we're gonna take this a step further. Instead, we're gonna use extensions who can help you be better, because just using the vanilla ChatGPT, well, again, it's not that great. But if you use extensions, you can get a lot more value from it. So there are three parts of this. It is communicating with the client prior to the sale, communicating with the client after the sale, and the whole post-factum thing, which is data analysis after everything has been done. And in this video, we're gonna focus only on the first part, which is getting the client. And with AI, there's a lot of opportunities, but that's the thing, only if you know how to use it. There's even a saying going around in the internet: you will be replaced by AI only if you don't know how to use it. But if you know how to use AI, well, then you can create even more value. And this value also trickles down to coaching and consulting businesses at making the work more efficient, which means that you have more time and more energy on other things. You can focus more on other things of your business. So as I mentioned before, now we will focus on communicating with the client prior to a sale and how it can be made more efficient. And one of these things is, of course, social media: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, even YouTube Shorts, and so on. And how can you make this work much more efficient? And just as a start, if you're a beginner, well, you will need a business plan before starting this. You will need to know, okay, how your business operates, what is your consumer persona, what is your unique value proposition, what kind of problem you will be solving, and what is your brand image, how you will present yourself to the public. But if you have these things, the other thing is you need to have a sort of a framework so you can optimize your work. So instead of creating a new piece of content every time, this is the hook, this is the text, this is the call to action, and so on. So let's start off with the first AI, or rather a extension of ChatGPT, and this one is completely free, as well as all the other ones that I will be showing. And also, just a reminder, I will be dropping links below so you can check it out yourself. And no, this is not a sponsored video, so technically I should say do not buy this, do not use this, and this is free, but do not do this, because this is not a sponsored video. So the first extension, and the one I like the most, and it is also used by YouTube creators, it has over 1 million users, it's APRM for ChatGPT. And what you do is you just install it on your Google Chrome extension. You go over to ChatGPT, you'll need to sign in into ChatGPT. Of course, you don't need to pay any of these options. And then, well, you go over, as you can see, ChatGPT just looks now completely different. And here you can see topic, activity, and you can also sort the models and so on. And you can see example: buyer persona legend, fully SEO optimized article, mid-journey prompt generation, even for picture generations, you can have anything. There's even a book, so ChatGPT can write you a short book, which you can use. Of course, you'll need to put in some extra stuff. It's not just writing one piece of line, because it's more complicated than that. So here's one example: the best answer to potential customer, this one. Yeah, now you can choose even the language. You can see we have a lot of language options. You can choose the tone to make it more unique, poetic. Of course, you can upgrade for more options. And once you have that, you need to type in product name, price, benefits, guarantee, and objections. The last one is not so important. Here we can go ahead and type in, for example, social media coaching services, 50 USD, teaching people how to create engaging social media content in 2 weeks. Here we go. And you can see it's again different. It looks different, and let's now let it generate. And as you see, it generated. So we have the potential customer, for example: I'm interested in your social media coaching service, but $50 seems a bit expensive. Can you convince me why I should invest in your service? And here's the answer. And you can see here: thank you for expressing the interest in social media coaching services. We understand the price is an important factor, blah, blah, blah. And first and foremost, and here you can go and you can type in much more information. Of course, this is just an example that I typed in 1 minute. If you spend like 1 hour, you can can have a lot more than this. So again, this is just one example that I've typed in within few minutes, and you can see it gave me quite okay answer. And you can shorten it, then you can change it, you can do things with it, and you can take this again a step further, especially if you spend like a half an hour or 1 hour on this, it will create a more unique response. And that's why it also has include my profile info, so it remembers and it knows what you like, what works for you, what doesn't work. And again, there's even more. So for example, there's this option, Facebook ads campaign creator. So you can have this whole, you said the goal is to sell, budget let's say 2,000, you choose the product, you specify the campaign names, conversion locations, the audience, ad position. You can have a lot more stuff with this. And if you're planning to use this for a long time, of course, the longer it used, the more it will pay off. If you don't like one extension, you can always, since it's free, choose to another one, try a few different options. If you don't like the one or you like one more than the others, just stick with it. And this extension can help you on social media, creating short form content, communicating with the clients. You can even use this to create a business plan model. Here you can find the options where you just type in your idea. It can be very simplified, and the more information you give, well, the better the business plan it will create for you, and it will save you a lot of time. As well as there's even like coaching almost services where if you don't understand something about your businesses, it can help you on that. And now here's another extension which will help you communicate with the clients on email, right? They have a question or something, and you can make it a lot faster, especially prior to sale, but even after the sale, you can use this one. What you do is you go on Google, again, you type in ChatGPT writer. There's the second option, like with the previous one. I'll drop the links anyway. So you go here, you press download the extension, then you just go to your email. So for example, here's my sort of testing email, and now you just click on the top corner, and here we can see this kind of a prompt. So you can give the context of the email, so you can generate a better response. You can type in the whole email, copy paste, or you can just give a brief description. But for example, we want an email that says, for example, greeting new customers that are visiting a new perfume store. Let's generate. And as you can see, it's generating an email, and you will be able to copy this. It takes, again, a bit of time, but the good thing is it's completely free, and you see it generated here. Welcome to our new brand perfume store. We're absolutely thrilled to have you here. Whether you're a fragrance enthusiast or simply exploring the world of scents, we're confident that you'll find something extraordinary in our collection. You can keep the whole thing. The whole thing is a bit long. You can cut it. I would prefer to keep only the most important stuff, and the more information you give, of course, the better it is. Once you're done, you just copy the response and you send out to the person. If you're looking to take this further and you want to spend a bit more time on this, there's a few paid options which are much more sophisticated. So the other option is Superhuman, so not sponsored video. The responses of people using it are quite good. They say it's quite a good thing. There's like a Zoom integrations, and there's administrations, there's security, there's training for you. So you can, of course, you're not just left alone after the purchase. And that's the thing about artificial intelligence, right? If you use it, you can create much more value to yourself, and especially this sort of robotic job and job that requires a lot of time but is not so important. Well, you can just shorten the time, you can make it much more faster, so you have more time to focus on other more important things. And I've already seen some examples on Facebook, and you can find these. And especially once you use ChatGPT, you can see if someone doesn't know how to use it properly, because it's gonna seem a bit generic and just same over same stuff. So I would strongly suggest to make it unique to yourself and to try to personalize it still through AI, or after AI you can do it yourself. Of course, that's gonna take a bit more time. And that's the thing, if you're an expert in this, well, you might be better off not using it at all. However, if you're a beginner or you're just out of ideas, it can be great if you want new ideas, or if you don't know what to do, if you're not sure how to do it, you can create these sort of prompts and you can see the examples and you can test them, and you can see what works from there, what doesn't work. And of course, when you find what works, then, well, it's a win for you. So again, I leave the links below in the description. Feel free to try them out. Let us know in the comments if you try them out. What is your opinion on this? Did you use it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Maybe you've spotted something interesting. And again, let us know also, do you want to hear about the second part, which is basically customer support with artificial intelligence? It's It's similar to that, but it's mostly paid apps, just to make it short. But we can make a bit of a bigger tutorial as well as find better options which you can use. It will save you time on there. And yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you liked more. We have more content on this channel about marketing and other things. And see you guys next time.